everybody, it's Stacy. Today I'm going to show you how to make this cute little Christmas card. It says wishing you the sweetest Christmas ever, and I chose to have it open this way. This is a 9.5 by 3.25 card, and it fits perfectly in these little tiny envelopes that I found at Michael's in the wedding invitation department. So I don't know what size they are, but they fit a 9.5 by 3.25 card. And you can have the card open this way or this way. So let's get started. I went ahead and cut the coffee cup out of the paper tray ink dies. These come together. You get candy canes and a coffee cup. And I went ahead and did it, and I also embossed it with clear embossing powder, I'm like, whatever it's called. And the stamp set is from Paper Tray Ink, and it's called Candy Cane Christmas. And so I used the coffee cup, and I stamped some candy canes, and I didn't like the way that it looked. I wanted to keep it as simple as possible, so I will show you what we did. So the coffee cup's already done. I cut it through the Cuddle Bug with the die, and then I embossed it, so I did that to save some time. And then I just cut, this piece is 3 inches by 4.25, and it fits just perfectly inside of it. And then these pieces where the sentiment's gonna go, and the sentiment is from the same stamp set. This is 2.25 by 1.5 and 2 by 1. So that's perfect for the sentiment. So let's go ahead and fold the card base in half with your bone folder. Get a nice crease. Set that aside. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my blending tool, and I'm going to make this look a little rustic, and I think I just put my finger in the die. So I'm using Stampin' Up's chocolate chip, and I'm going in circles just around the edge just to make it look a little bit more rustic. You don't need a lot of ink to do this. You can do as little or as much. I just want to give it a little bit more dimension. And then just set that aside. And what I like to do is open up the card base to get the edges. And then when I do the top where the fold's at, I'll show you. I fold it back together and then do it. And then I fold this part and then kind of go out from there. The inside piece is going to cover a majority of that anyways. Okay, and then take your sentiment piece, kind of detail that, rough it up a little. Give it a little bit more dimension. I don't want to do too much on that because the sentiment's going to be on that. Then on the sentiment base piece, give it a little dimension. And then let's go ahead and stamp our sentiment. And this says, wishing you the sweetest Christmas ever. Oops, that's not the piece we need to stamp it on. Put it right in the middle. And then go ahead and adhere that. About ready to run out of tape, out of adhesive. Put that down like that. And set that aside. And then what I want to do is, this is a little steam coming up from your coffee. So I want to put that at the very tip top of the card. And then adhere this piece. Let's move that out of the way. That. Put that on the card base. Like that. Then we're going to use dimensionals for the coffee cup. I used 3. pop that up. And then you could do the same with the sentiment, but on the sample one, I did it flush to the card. So you can do it either or. Does not matter, make it your own. And then that goes right underneath it like that. And there you have it. Cute, simple, sweet. You can mass produce this one really, really easy. If you have any questions, just let me know. Thanks.